Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, Chicago scene at the Frida Kahlo exhibit here in Old Town. There's a big event kicking off, and what's that event? What does Chicago love more than anything else besides the sports teams and various other things? It's food, and that's why we have Restaurant Week here, and that's where I have Jordan with me. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. We're at a beautiful art exhibit. We're talking about food, Restaurant Week here in Chicago. It fully kicks off this Friday, correct?
That is correct. Chicago Restaurant Week, in its 15th year, is kicking off Friday, March 25th, and is running through Sunday, April 10th. 17 days of great prix menus for brunch, lunch, and dinner that will fit any appetite.
Right, and I think I read over 300 participating restaurants, over 30 Chicago ones or from different neighborhoods, correct?
So there are 350 restaurants participating this year. We have 35 distinct neighborhoods being represented, 70 participants for the first time, and we even have over 60 women and minority-owned businesses as well.
That is fantastic. That's something that I think is really starting to come into the fold as far as where people choose to want to spend their money and where to best represent what Chicago really is. And I feel like that this particular event really shows off what Chicago can really be to the rest of the world by the vast diversity in all the selections.
Yeah, absolutely. This year we really made a concerted effort to branch out and diversify and include as many neighborhood establishments as possible, really giving consumers an opportunity to get the true flavor of what Chicago has to offer in terms of its dishes and its culinary scene, but also to experience the neighborhood and all the gems in terms of shopping and culture that the neighborhoods could bring as well.
Yeah, it's a great way to see the city, and for people who might be wondering, how do you guys go about choosing these different restaurants to be, because there's far more than 360 plus restaurants in this city. How do you guys collaborate to get all of it narrowed down? Even down to over 300 is still a feat in itself, I bet.
So I have to say this year with 350 restaurants is awesome, especially given the year or two that we've come off of.
Right.
We are definitely seeing an increase in participation and getting back to pre-COVID levels. As I said, this is the 15th year. Partnership in terms of being able to participate in Chicago Restaurant Week is open to any restaurant. So we do our best to get the word out to the community and make sure that that opportunity is known, and any restaurant that wants to participate has that opportunity.
So with Choose Chicago and representing this whole thing, what is the purpose of the Restaurant Week? Is it kind of what you said earlier, just about exploring different neighborhoods and really showing off what Chicago offers as far as culinary options, as well as supporting the restaurant industry after a rough couple of years?
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head. Every year, this event, which is just becoming hugely popular, the most anticipated culinary event of the year. We do it every year really to support the culinary community, our restaurant partners. Of course, now more than ever, they need it the most. We hope that this is a catalyst and a help in the recovery efforts for many of our restaurants to get their feet back on board and to really launch into the spring and the summer and the tourist season. So it is definitely to help them, but again, it's also a celebration for the city, our neighborhoods, the diversity, and of course the culinary richness that our city has that so many of our locals, but also we hope visitors will learn about as well.
Absolutely, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention what's happening behind you, because this is a very unique event. We have this brand new exhibit here where the Van Gogh exhibit was previously, now with Frida Kahlo. But talk about what's going on right here at this event for people who are watching this video going, wait a minute, how do I get there? What's going on? What's this event?
Absolutely. This is just one of several ancillary or kickoff events that we have to promote Chicago Restaurant Week, get the word out to both consumers, media like yourselves, and anyone who wants to learn about the promotion. So we're doing it here in this beautiful space, promoting the Frida exhibit as just a way to give people another chance to experience what Chicago has to offer. We have some amazing restaurants here. All the restaurants here tonight are participating in Restaurant Week, so we're just happy to use this as a venue and an opportunity to kick Restaurant Week off. I will say too that proceeds from this event and some of the other ancillary events are also going to some very worthwhile charitable organizations. Food Hero is one. There is one called Growing Home in Englewood, and also Jose Andres World Kitchen is also the benefactor this year of some of the proceeds that we are raising through Chicago Restaurant Week. So again, another way not only to support the culinary community, but to give back to the larger community and the world community at the same time.
Absolutely, and for people who want to get involved with this, I noticed when we walked in there was a bunch of hashtags and social media platforms where you want people to follow. What are those, and what's the website if people want to learn about all the restaurants?
Yeah, absolutely. Most importantly, we want everyone to visit eatitupchicago.com. That is the official website where you can view all 350 participating restaurants. You can search by cuisine type, by neighborhood, by name. You can view the actual Restaurant Week menus that you will enjoy when you make your reservation, and you can actually book online directly from the site. So once again, it's eatitupchicago.com. And I did want to mention too, we failed to say that the meals are prefixed meals for brunch, lunch, and dinner. The price points this year are $25 per person for lunch or brunch, and dinner is $39 or $55, and those prices exclude tax, gratuity, and beverage. Again, all the
That's a great deal though, either way.
Absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
All the information at eatitupchicago.com.
Well, thank you very much. As the lights dim behind you, I think it's a good time to step out. Thank you, Jordan, very much. I appreciate
having me. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Well, that's the Chicago scene here in Old Town, TBARNAS at WGNTV.com. If you have a suggestion for the Chicago scene, that's tbarness at WGNTV.com. We'll see you later. Take care.